To the 4-year-old along a fence line, and police taped off the little girl's home around 9 p.m.
The instrumentality.
Investigators unearthed the truth. 3 years later, the accused Arizona...
No new updates at this point, no searches that we know of, so hopefully someone will see something and call authorities in Tennessee soon.
What's your name?
Sienna.
It's just time to move on.
Residents of the community are now being warned to stay vigilant.
Hear anything? Is it a scream? Right now it's 6. The search for Madalena Kojikari gaining extra firepower. And it's not from police. It has now been 67 days since the 11-year-old was last seen.
Cornelius police have said her mother and stepfather are not being forthcoming.
Hey guys, good morning. Yes, Tennessee, sweetheart. I decided to go ahead and get the ball rolling. Okay, I have reduced my background noise on, guys. They are working on redoing my roof right now. Do y'all hear anything? Tashi, Huntress, can y'all hear it? It's not bad, but you can hear it. Okay, they're kind of like, it sounds like my house is falling down. They're kind of navigating to the other side, so hopefully it's not going to be too much. If it does get to be too much, y'all tell me, and I'll pause. Okay, so it's Friday, and that means we're going to have to do a double live. Friday, double live day. So this morning, we're going to talk about Grant Solomon, and then later on, we're going to have our game night, which is going to be a challenge game night. All little challenges. Silent J and Tashi put this together, and I'm super, super, super excited. I'm going to play. If anyone else wants to play, y'all got to let me know when I make a post before the game, okay? Okay. Let's see who's here. Okay, we got Bob Black. Good morning, Bob Black. Pat Gaines is number 2. Good morning, Pat Gaines. Michelle Terrell. BM. There's Huntress. I'm excited too. Tennessee Sweetheart. TLC is me. There's Ronnie. I think he meant what's up. There's Sweet Allison. Oshy Bear. Oh, hold on, guys. Okay. Pam C. Let me see. Sounds okay, not very loud. Don't get in the camera, Bailey. Don't get in the camera. Back up. Hold on, guys. I'm so freaking sorry. As soon as I start a live, someone needs something. I don't know. We'll have to measure later, okay? Okay. She's wanting to know what size pants she is, y'all. Okay. Good morning, Unicorn One, Indiana. I'm glad you're here. Good morning, Penny Riddle. We're just going to hang out for a second and let everyone come in before we start. Okay. That noise is going to drive me crazy. All right, guys. Okay, we have a few in chat right now. Who has heard about the Grant Solomon case? Put a 1 in chat if you have, and a 2 in chat if you have not heard about Grant Solomon out of Tennessee. Oh, Pat Games. Thank you so much. Super sticker. Thank you, Pat. You're so sweet. Okay, we have a complete mix. Okay, Tennessee Sweetheart has. TLC is me has not. Penny Riddle has. Bob Black has not. Tashi has not. Allison has. BM has not. Pat Gaines has not. And Irene has not. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get it going up, okay? What's wrong? I forgot to, that hurt. The question, okay, Unicorn One, Indiana. I asked who has heard of the Grant Solomon case out of Tennessee. 1 for yes, you have heard of it. 2 for no. Okay. Forgot to mute my TV, y'all. I'm about to have to get up and mute it real quick before I get going, okay? All right. Okay, so you have not heard of it, Unicorn One, Indiana? So, Tennessee Sweetheart brought it to my attention and said, we need to talk about this. And I looked into it and I agreed. I think it is, in my opinion, 100% corruption. Y'all will understand when we go through it. Michelle Terrell, you have not either. Okay, so the slide has 102 slides on it. So it's a lot to go through. And I'm going to read it from my phone because on the screen it looks so small for me. Oh, there's Amy. I love you too, Amy. I hope you travel safe today. All right. We're going to get going. On July 20th, 2020, Grant Solomon was tragically killed in a still unexplained incident in Gallatin, Tennessee. His father, with whom he had a volatile? Okay, he had a really bad relationship with his dad, guys. I'll just say it in my words. His dad was the only witness to this incident that he lost his life during. Sunshine, you haven't heard of it? Okay, well, we're about to hear of it. We're about to hear about it. Good morning, little mama. Okay, Glitter and Glam with Amy. I know you're busy. Hey, Shannon Perez. Good morning. Okay, so what happened? His dad, Aaron, claims he saw Grant get out of his truck. He looked away, and then when he looked back, he sees Grant's truck rolling into the ditch. Neither evidence at the crime scene nor Grant's injuries matched the account his father gave. And law enforcement took his word for it, and they closed the case without investigating into it. Okay, so what happened to Grant, guys? Grant Solomon was a good person. He was only 18 years old, set to be a senior at Grace Christian Academy that fall. He was a star baseball player, attended church, and was a talented musician. He had a photographic memory. He was bright, upbeat, and well respected by those around him. He had a strong intuition and always knew when to help a friend in need. Yes, now y'all are getting it, huh? Okay, awesome. All right. In 2013, here's a little bit of the backstory leading up to this and leading up to his dad's, why him and his dad had such a horrible, rocky relationship. In 2013, Grant's parents divorced, but Grant remained protective of his mother, Angie, and his younger sister, Gracie. Aaron Solomon had a history of being abusive to his family. You do remember it, Unicorn? Okay, cool. Grant had recently turned 18 and wanted to be able to testify in court about this abuse. So he wanted to testify against his father for all the abuse that his father had put his mom, his sister, and him through. And I got all of this info from his mom and sister's website. That last line explains it. 100% Unicorn One, Indiana. 100%. It does. It tells it all. Grant had recently turned 18 and wanted to be able to testify in court about that abuse. True Secret, good morning, love. Okay. The day Grant passed away, guys. The morning of July 20th, 2020, Grant had met up with his father, Aaron, at a baseball training facility. This was the first time Grant had been alone with his father in 2 years. He had expressed to those around him that he was scared of his father. There's Grant, guys. That's Grant Solomon. Okay. So according to his mom and sister's website, hold on, guys. Okay. So his dad claimed that he saw Grant exit his truck, but then looked away. When he looked back up, he sees Grant's truck rolling into a ditch. Good morning, ZA. As y'all join, please don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're new, subscribe. And then just sit back and listen to the story. And at the end, I really want all of your opinions. I can imagine Tennessee Sweetheart is awful. Okay. By 8:40 a.m., Grant's dad calls 911. In the 911 call, Aaron is heard saying, "My son's truck backed over him. It's rolled over him and drug him into the ditch, and it's on top of him. He's not alert. He's out, and he's trapped. I've got 3 guys here, and he's trapped under the truck." Interestingly, during the 911 call, Aaron mentions that there were 3 guys at the scene who were checking in on Grant. When authorities arrived minutes later, there were no witnesses to be found or even identified. Aaron is the only known witness. Guys, you would think if there were 3 people hanging around helping out this father who's freaking out about his son, they would stick around. You know, they wouldn't just walk away before, authorities or rescuers get there. Okay. Aaron is the only known witness. The information that Aaron relayed to the police is much different from what the crime scene reveals. Yes, he's not upset during the call at all, guys. We will listen to the 911 call. Let me find it and pull it up. Yeah, the 911 guys. Seriously, I want you guys to tell me what you think of his attitude during this 911 call. I would be 100% panicked, flipping out. Hold on, I'll just let y'all. Uh-oh. Hold on. I got to message someone back real quick. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. I can't see. I can't see. Okay. Good morning, Lindley. Mr. Michigan member for 1 month. I called a lot before I leave. Hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope you have a good weekend camping, Mr. Michigan. I hope you have a really good weekend and come back refreshed. All right, let's listen to this phone call, y'all.
I'm trying.
Where's your emergency?
It's 1357 South Water Street. It's off 109. Please hurry.
You said 57?
Please hurry.
Okay, what's going on?
1357. My son's truck backed over him, and it's rolled over him and dragged him into the ditch, and it's on top of him. He's trapped under the truck, and somehow it drug him underneath it. Yes, my son is under it. I'm trying to call 911.
Okay, what's your name?
Oh my God. My name is Aaron Solomon.
And you said
Oh
you're
my God.
1357 South Water Avenue, right?
Yes.
How old
yes.
is the male?
He's 18. He just turned 18 a couple weeks, about a month ago. It's my son. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is not good.
Is he awake and
Oh, please
talking
hurry.
to you?
I don't think so. He's not alert, right? No, he's out. And he's trapped. I got 3 guys here, and he's trapped under the truck.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I understand, sir. Stay on the phone with me while we get somebody out there. What's your name?
Aaron Solomon.
All right, Aaron.
Huh?
What kind of vehicle is it?
It's a Toyota Tacoma, and the vehicle he's underneath the vehicle.
Okay, I've got that.
And it's.
Okay, I've got that. What color is it?
It's a white truck. That's my son. It's somehow it backed up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on with 911 right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Was your son working on it?
No, he was just getting out of it. We're on an incline, and I guess he didn't have it in park or something, or it was, oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe
still
this.
not responding?
No.
And he's still
No.
under truck. No one can get
Yes.
out from under it. We've got units en route to you. I'm just asking you questions for we can update them, okay? Can you check and see if he's breathing?
Somebody's telling me that he's coming to.
Okay,
maybe.
He is waking up,
Maybe.
kind of keeping still. So he is
Well,
breathing?
he can't move. I don't think he can move. I don't know.
Okay, I understand.
No, he can't move. He's trapped.
Okay, we got somebody en route. Now, when he wakes up, he might be scared. Can somebody get down there and talk to him?
Yeah, somebody talk to him. Shit. There's blood. Is he facing up or down? He's facing up. They said he may aspirate. We need to hurry. Oh my God.
So does he have blood coming out of his mouth?
Yeah, there's blood coming out. Yeah, somehow it drug him down, I think. I don't know whether it wasn't in park or what, or if it didn't engage the brake, or it drug him underneath somehow.
Okay.
They said he's facing up,
Okay.
but he's bleeding from his mouth. So, Grant, turn your face to the side if you can, barely, but be careful.
Don't move him, okay?
We can't move him. We can't move him. Oh my God.
All right, decent, they're there. I'm gonna let you go, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye bye.
Okay, now Lord forgive me if I'm wrong, but I don't get good vibes from him. I don't feel like I feel like that was acting. Come on, Mimi. I don't feel like that was acting. I mean, I do feel like that was acting. I don't feel like that was sincere. I don't feel like he was freaking out enough. He was too calm. It was giving Alex vibes. And so much more. Let's keep reading, y'all. So much more. Let me say hi to everyone coming in. I saw Miss PJ come in. Good morning, Miss PJ. I saw PJ's Not So Secret Diary come in. Who else? I didn't hear anyone in the background either. I saw a lot of people saying when I was researching this, they agreed. They said, we don't hear anyone in the background. And the way he was pretending, well, I think he was pretending to talk to someone beside him. I didn't hear anyone asking him questions. And it was like, yeah, that's my son. Oh my gosh. And it's, I don't know. It's crazy. There was no trembling in his voice. It sounded fake. It sounded fake to me. Hey, good morning, Ruby Joy. Okay. Let's just keep reading. I don't know, Tashi. I don't know. The thing is, you couldn't hear anyone asking him questions beside him. But also, Tashi, when the law enforcement and paramedics got there was no one there with him. No one. And wouldn't you run down there to help? Wouldn't you be right beside your son? Why was he standing at the top of the hill just staring and yelling, hey, Grant, if you can turn your head to the side, get down there and help him. Turn his head to the side. Do something, you know? Whew. Okay. We already did that one. The scene was treated like private property. The surrounding grass was not disturbed, and there were no tire tracks in the grass or concrete. Grant's glasses, which he couldn't see without, were discovered by the sidewalk. The weight of the truck was not on Grant. The truck was on him, but it was not pinning him to the ground. Grant sustained 2 injuries, guys, only 2 injuries. A blow to his jaw and a fatal blow to the back of his head, which is what, caused him to pass away, is the fatal blow to the back of the head. So before I start reading this, guys, the whole point of this is his sister and his mom, who went through all the abuse while their mom was married to Aaron, the dad. They know how he is behind closed doors. They know how abusive he is and how evil he is. And what they're trying to do is get attention on this case so that someone will reopen it and investigate it, because they feel with all their heart that his dad caused his death. Okay. Little Shawnee, Aaron, his dad, not Aaron, I'm sorry, Grant there was a baseball bat missing from Grant's truck, and it has not been found yet. What if that's what caused the fatal blows to the back of the head? What if he hit him with the baseball bat and he rolled down that thing and they just backed his truck up to make it look like that's what caused it? I don't know. I'll keep reading and let y'all decide. Grant's white 2015 Toyota Tacoma truck was in park. despite Aaron's belief that Grant forgot to put the car in park. Grant's shoes had no signs of scuff marks. A baseball bat was missing from Grant's truck. There was no forensic testing performed on Grant's car. His dad denied that. He said, don't do it. Unfortunately, Grant was pronounced dead at the hospital. Strangely, his dad denied an autopsy and organ donation when he could have saved lives, guys. His organs were okay. He could have went through with the organ donation. And why would you deny an autopsy? Why would you not want to know exactly what caused your son's death? I don't know. It's weird to me. Where the case stands today. Aaron was given Grant's truck after the incident and drove the truck for several months. At one point, Aaron had the truck totaled and sold it at an auction. Thankfully, Angie was able to track down and purchase the 2015 white truck that belonged to her son. In May of 2021, Grant's sister Gracie bravely came forward with her story of SA at the hands of her father, Aaron. In a YouTube video, she explains why she was terrified of her father and why she believes that her father is responsible for Grant's death. The family is asking for the Gallatin police to reinvestigate Grant's death. Tashi, I guess because so Grant was still under 18. He had not turned 18 yet. And he was the custodian. Do you call it a custodian, I believe, that was with him at the time at the hospital. So he was able to sign off on that. Aaron Solomon files for divorce from Angie. This was May 13th, guys. That's when they get a divorce. During this time, Angie had made allegations that Aaron was abusive to the children. On June 13th, 2020, Grant turns 18. It is believed that Grant wanted to testify in court against his father and the abuse he, his mother, and his sister experienced. Okay, so he was 18. Hey, Madonna, good morning. On July 20th, 2020, that's the morning that Grant and his dad met up. It was the first time in 2 years that Grant had been alone with his father because the children were in Angie's custody. Some outlets report that they were meeting. Hold on, let me get to it on my phone because the buttons are blocking the last words. Okay. Some outlets report that they were meeting for baseball practice, but this has not been confirmed. Does Aaron have any kind of influence in that county like AM did? Yes, he sure does, Pat Gaines. There's a petition out there to reopen the case. I just signed it. Not sure if you already mentioned it. I have the link for the petition. I will put it in the chat. Copy link address. Here is the link to the petition, guys. If you all would like to go sign it to reopen this case, they're almost there. They're almost, oh wait, is that the right link? I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I did that wrong. Hold on. Wherever is that? They almost have enough signatures that they need to bring it to the courts to reopen the case. Okay, here is the link to the petition. They have 287,404 signatures right now, and their next goal is 300,000. Okay, little Shawnee, it's right down there. Okay. Let's keep on trucking. Yeah, I know, it's kind of obvious, isn't it, Pat Gaines? You can guess it without even knowing, huh? Okay, July 20th, 2020. Aaron calls 911. While getting his baseball gear from the bed of his white 2015 Toyota Tundra, the truck rolled backwards, dragging Grant across the pavement, down a hill, and into a ditch. Aaron assumed that Grant forgot to put the truck in park, which prompted it to roll down, but the car was in park. In the 911 call, Aaron is heard saying, "My son's truck backed over him. It's rolled over him and drug him into the ditch, and it's on top of him." Aaron told the dispatcher, "He's not alert. He's out and he's trapped. I've got 3 guys here and he's trapped under the truck." Interestingly, I can't talk this morning, guys. Still too early. On the call, Aaron tells the 911 operator that there were 3 guys in the ditch tending to Grant. When the authorities arrive, Aaron is the only witness. There are many discrepancies between what Aaron told police and what the crime scene revealed. Okay, guys, while y'all are going to sign that petition real quick, I will be right back. I got to put Pumpkin up before her and Blackjack start fighting again. All right, let's see. Tennessee Sweetheart says he never kept his equipment in the bed of the truck. He always kept it in the back seat behind the driver's side. Okay. It's kind of strange. Okay, wait. Second Chance says you tend to your own son and the people helping call for help, right? Right, I would think so. It's kind of strange how some people can set the rules different than the rest of the world. Absolutely. Okay. His dad says that he was parked next to Grant and that he was inside his own vehicle checking work emails when he realized what had happened. His sister Gracie, now 16, has also claimed that she was abused by their father. In a YouTube video posted in May of 2021, she calls her dad. Y'all can read that next line. Gracie also alleged her brother feared their father and his terrifying behavior, and that she strongly believes that their dad killed Grant. Yeah, little Shawnee, I'm good today. Thank you for asking. I think we're all on the mend. Let me knock on some wood. Okay. Aaron Solomon has not been charged in the connection with his son's death or the alleged abuse of his daughter, and he adamantly denies any wrongdoing. In a lawsuit filed in March of 2022 against his ex-wife Angela Solomon, Aaron claims the allegations were part of a smear campaign recklessly carried out on social media. So he's the victim. You know, that always happens. That always happens. They always turn it around for them to play victim. Now, a change.org petition, and that's the one we just posted, guys, launched by Aunt Jenny and directed by the Gallatin Police Department, the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, and the district's attorney's office has garnered thousands of signatures supporting the demand for a new investigation into the case. According to the petition, the medical examiner's report shows Grant suffered blunt force trauma to his head as well as bruises. But the petitioners notes that this does not match Aaron's narrative that he was dragged across the parking lot into a rocky ditch. Yes, I think so too. Ruby, you have heard of this case. Awesome. Hey, Pac-Man, good morning. Grant and his father had a rocky relationship, and he had alleged abuse in the past, the petition claims. Nothing the clothing and shoes the teenager was wearing when he had passed away, they didn't have a scratch on them. Awesome, Ruby. The 911 call, in which he mentions 3 mysterious men who never came forward, is difficult to listen to as Aaron refuses to go near his son. And the petition claims Aaron refused to have the truck examined and allegedly committed insurance fraud to try and get rid of the truck. I know, Pat Gaines. It says a lot about their character, you know? Gracie, okay. We read that one. We'll read it again. His sister Gracie, now 16, has also claimed she was abused by their father. I'll let y'all read that next line. Gracie also alleged her brother feared their father and his terrifying behavior and said that she strongly believes that he unalived Grant. It's hard to imagine a father could do this, but all we ask for is a fair, thorough, and unbiased investigation. There is more than enough cause for an investigation. That's all we're asking with this petition. If Mr. Solomon had nothing to do with the alleged accident, he should welcome the investigation. And that's absolutely true. I completely stand behind them on that statement. If he's not hiding anything, why? Why not be like, yes, investigate it for my son, go for it. That's Grant and his father, Aaron. Okay. So here we go with the photos of the scene, okay? All photos were taken by Gallatin Police Department. Grant was found under the front of the truck, laying on his back with his head pointed towards the building of the parking lot that they were in. Okay. So there's the truck on the rocks. The back tires on the sidewalk. Grant was laying under the front of that truck on his back with his head at the front of the truck towards the building of that parking lot. So in front of the truck. No, I haven't, Tennessee sweetheart. His truck was, I wish I could point for y'all. His truck was in the parking lot forward from here. I'll keep going through pictures. I'm sure y'all. There are no tracks through the grass to indicate a truck had rolled through it, dragging a 6'3" male. From every angle, the grass stands tall and undamaged. That's part of the grass that the truck supposedly rolled down into. What a strange place to have an accident. I know. Isn't that weird? The sidewalk area and ditch are government property. It was treated like a private parking lot incident. According to his own testimony, Aaron stayed up in the parking lot and did not attend to his son himself. Okay, here we go. There's the parking lot. Supposedly, Grant's truck was parked right there in front of that gate where all those men are standing. Okay, and it rolled straight backwards, running over Grant and dragging him all the way down that pavement and into that rocky ditch. Okay, Tennessee sweetheart. I'm just letting y'all absorb that for just a second. Penny Riddle. She says, hi, Ruby Joy. Okay. The rear right tire track is also clearly visible. The absence of tracks at the top and the presence at the bottom were ignored by the Gallatin police. Not only are there no tracks at the top, tire tracks on the sidewalk prove the truck drove forward, not backwards. So okay, so you see the two back tires right there on that sidewalk? This is the picture we're looking at. That's one of the back tires on the sidewalk. and they're saying this track is a forward track, showing that truck drove forward and not rolled backwards. That's awesome, Pat Gaines. I know his mom and sister really appreciate every signature they can get. Yeah, the door could have knocked him down. Here is a left rear tire track saying that the vehicle drove forward. Thank you, Huntress. Huntress in there modding like a boss. My husband's 2011 Tundra rolled back into our fence. The metal gate stopped it because the door was open. We have no clue how it happened. It was in park. He got out to open our gate. That's so scary. So this was a 2015. The weirdest part is they tested all of the gears and everything was good on this truck. It could be just a horrible accident, and his mom and sister don't want to accept that because his father is such a horrible guy, and they truly do believe that his father would have hurt him. I don't know, but I'm here to show y'all the facts that we do know and let you guys decide. I saw on Facebook where there was a recent sighting of Aaron at the Barbie movie. Considering the allegations, that's disturbing. Ew. That is. Yeah, Huntress, if you want to come up here, just let me know. I'll post the link for you. I just know that your babies were awake and hanging out with you. The Real Possum Predator. Good morning. Much love to you, too. Okay. Grant's glasses were found up by the sidewalk. Grant could not see without his glasses and always wore them. If his glasses are here, the obvious conclusion is that Grant was last seen standing here, not at the top of the parking lot. Our gear shift is on the steering wheel of ours. Okay. Hello? Okay. No. Okay. There's where his glasses were found, right there by the sidewalk. If he was found at the front of the truck, and that's in the rocky, grassy area, how were his glasses all the way at the back of the truck by the sidewalk? I feel like he was standing on that sidewalk at one point. I don't know why, but that's what they think. Huntress is a superstar. All right. There's another angle. See, his head was facing towards that building, and he was under the front of the truck. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. By the driver's side door, a bloody rock is circled on the left. Grant's glasses are circled by the sidewalk on the right. Grant only had 2 injuries, a blow to the jaw and a fatal blow to the back of the head. Trigger warning, guys. This next picture does have blood. Okay. There's the bloody rock and his glasses on the right up here. Let me see if I can remove this real quick. Right in the corner, his glasses. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. According to Toyota, the Tacoma's bumpers are meant to fold under even minor pressure. The Gallatin police used this as evidence the truck crashed backwards into the ditch. The high jack lift that was used on the front to lift the front of the truck would have also caused the back bumper to come into contact with the sidewalk and fold under. While crashing backwards into the ditch would have caused major damage, the minor damage to the bumper is easily explained by experts. According to TruckDefender.com, most all truck enthusiasts, whatever that word is, they agree. Get a custom bumper on the Toyota Tacoma. The bumper isn't up to the challenges of daily life. There is the bumper, and you can see how it folded under. Grant was wearing shorts and a t-shirt. His father claims the truck dragged him down the parking lot into the ditch. The engine would have been burning after an hour drive. I'm wondering if there was any blood on that truck. I don't know, because he wouldn't let it get examined, whatever you call it. That red line is how the truck supposedly went down into the ditch backwards. That is a piece of concrete that the sister and mother posted, showing that there are no, oh my gosh, I don't know how to say this. How there's no skin or blood. I'm so sorry. I know that's nasty. Skin or blood on the concrete to show that he was drugged. If the truck did drag him, I would think his body would have many more injuries. I agree. These are all pictures that his sister and mom have posted. One second, guys. Okay, Tennessee Sweetheart sent me an audio recording of his mom calling the school. Yeah, his clothes would have been torn too. Let's go ahead and play that. Okay. Let me write down the timestamp. Y'all give me just a second to find the right timestamp, okay? Or the right. Okay. Y'all ready? We're going to listen to it. Let me see. First found the story from Bullhorn Betty. Her friend Olivia did an interview with the family. I'm so glad you're doing this. The more light on a case is a good thing. Okay. Well, let's listen to this audio, guys.
Things. And, you know, it's not always clear. You know, if she's dealing with adult things, you know, I've had 3 parents over the weekend that said, my child came up to me and asked me, what is sexual abuse? You know, where is this coming from? You know, so what, a lot of kids are being affected by you know what she's gone through and what she's telling people, and then they're so young. We're talking about 10 and 11-year-olds, you know, so they don't know what to do with it, and then they go tell somebody else, and then it's like, I just don't want it to like come to talk of discord, right? A lot of it's for her. We contain this so that, yeah, for her sake, number one, because it isn't just about 6th grade for her. This is, you know what I mean? These are her peers all the way up. And so I don't want something that's going to be detrimental to her, that's going to fall. She's not thinking of the future. She's thinking of right now, you know, but I'm thinking of the future and how this is going to follow her with her peers, you know. And then I also have to think about other students who are now, you know, having to deal with.
We were trying to squash that as far as like, we don't want other students then going and talking to.
So I did ask her,
other students.
yeah, who have you told? You know, and I didn't say, who have you told your sexual abuse? I didn't use that word. I didn't say that in front of her. I just said, who have you talked to about this? From not just a school perspective, but from a mom who's raised daughters. I'm looking at Gracie's next 6 years, not just right now, you know. And the things that are said and opinions that are formed, all of that is gonna affect her. Grant first.
Okay. So apparently that was her mom talking to the school about the kids talking about the essay. Sorry, I got in here late and I see that said Tacoma, not a Tundra. I don't know if it was a stick shift. I don't think so. I think it was an automatic. But I don't think I read that anywhere. Do you know, Tennessee Sweetheart, if it was a stick shift or automatic? Hold on. Okay. Full view of the grassy area the truck supposedly crashed through. How was this ignored? So it's saying that the grass, yeah, just you can see with your own eyes. It doesn't look like a truck went through that. Okay. You believe it was automatic? Okay, let me see if I can read this good. My son Grant and I pulled into WPI separately, parked side by side. I was still in my car, but watched my son get out to set his baseball gear out of the back. No, to get his baseball gear out of the back of his truck. I looked down to check a work email, and the next thing I know, I hear and see the truck rolling backwards into the ditch. I get out of my car to try and find my son and saw that he was trapped underneath the truck and immediately called 911. Okay, so that was his I can't even think of what it's called, y'all. You don't believe his story? I don't either. I got a bad feeling. I got a weird feeling about it. I didn't catch why Grant was on this road. Was he meeting his dad? Why I hear that's on? Apparently, they were going to practice baseball. Yes, his witness statement. Thank you, guys. My brain's not working this early. Aaron declined. Here's where it gets weird, okay? Why would he pull his stuff out of the truck? His baseball stuff? Aaron declined an autopsy before Angie even got to the hospital. Grant's organs were viable for donation, and Angie had the hope of hearing his heart live on in someone else. Those hopes were dashed when she learned that he also declined organ donation before she arrived. Why would he be standing in front of the truck? No. So he would be at the back of the truck bed getting his baseball stuff out of the back of the truck, and it would start rolling backwards and apparently push him down and drag him all the way to the ditch underneath that truck. But as Tennessee Sweetheart said, I have read also that he kept all of his baseball gear in his truck, inside the interior of the truck behind him, not in the bed of the truck. So, I don't know. So, was Grant driving and his dad riding in the passenger seat? No. Grant and his dad drove there separately, and they both parked side by side, both cars side by side, or trucks, whatever. I don't know what his dad was driving. Was the injury to his jaw on the right side? Makes me think his dad hit him while he was driving. So was he riding with the dad? But he wasn't at the back of his truck. Right. So unless his door was open and it drug him down, how did he end up under that truck? Can you go back to the picture of the truck in the ditch? Yes. Let me get you to the full view one. How did the bumper get that kind of bend? It says that Toyota made it that way. Any kind of trauma to the truck, any indication that there has been an impact, it will fold under immediately to try to help injuries for whoever's inside. So when the truck bumped, I'm sure it folded under if it recognized a credible impact. Does that make sense? I know, True Seeker. Yes, the boy lived with his mom, but he was 18 years old. Do you see it, Mr. Michigan? I don't want to change it until you see it. And apparently his body was laying under that truck with his head facing that parking lot. Oh my goodness, that's so sad. Do, 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 do. Okay. And here is the grass that the truck supposedly rolled into, not showing any large indications of a truck and a body being dragged through it. No, backwards. I know, it makes no sense. I know. They made it make sense though. See, Mr. Michigan, so his white truck was parked up here in this parking lot and rolled backwards down into that rocky ditch. Oh, I feel so bad for him. That's so sad. All right, I'm going to try to find where we were. Okay. Here you will see from the hospital, his dad marked permission for post-mortem examination. Not requested. Medical legal autopsy registration. No. Tennessee donor services contacted? Yes. Patient identified as a potential organ tissue donor? Yes. Donor option accepted? Declined. Okay. And it says right here, the relation, father. Good morning, Deb. Can I come up for just a second? Okay, Mr. Michigan. Wouldn't you think that his feet would be facing the building and not the road? Yeah. Isn't that weird? It's weird. I'm bringing you up. Oh, sorry, I didn't warn you.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Go back to that picture of the truck in the ditch. Something's not adding up here. I missed a whole lot of this, though, because I was in the shower.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh.
Okay. So he was parked up by that building.
Yes.
And he went down into that ditch. Okay. Go to the picture of the ditch, how, like, steep that ditch is.
Okay, just tell me which one you want.
Yeah, keep going. That's pretty good right there. So if he was at the top of that hill right there and rolled down and hit, I'm pretty sure that truck would be sitting like this, not through the ditch and up, unless it had super ton momentum. Do you see what I'm saying? It's almost like it should come down and stop like this and hit in the ground and not belly up.
You're right.
So it's almost like that truck was drove in that way.
Oh my gosh. And if it went up, that from the sidewalk went up into the grass, that would explain the bumper being bent in.
Yeah, and I can find out about that bumper and stuff because my cousin builds Toyotas. If I can get a hold of him, I can find out, but I'll have to let you know on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, when you showed that, and I'm like, I got out of the shower and I'm sitting there listening and looking at that truck, and I'm like, that doesn't look like that rolled from the top of the hill. That looks like it came in from the road.
It would definitely be stuck up.
Yeah, unless it had a lot of momentum, because that ditch is like this. It's not rounded.
Right.
Like if a car comes off of a ditch, I know this for a fact because my cousin did it when he was young. He went off of an incline and it went like this, not like this.
Yeah, that's right. Very observant. Plus the angle is on a blind. Plus the angle it's on a blind person can see it was driven from the road. How did no one see this? Holy cow. The people in the building came out way after it happened too. They were outside there and didn't even know what happened.
Yeah, that's almost like somebody hit it in the ass end and shoved it into that ditch.
Yeah. Scary.
Yeah, that and I don't know how I caught that, like I said, I was getting dressed and I just happened to look over at my phone and I'm like, that doesn't look right.
ZA, I bet the father drove the truck into his son too because he didn't want it tested. The truck, if his fingerprints or anything were found on the steering wheel, it would have told on him. And then he tried to get the truck scrapped.
Mm-hmm.
But
and see, do you have another shot of the back of that truck?
yeah, hold on. Is that good? Or you want bigger?
Oh, you're good. That looks like it's pretty fresh. There's no like rusting, like it's been there for a month or whatever. I mean, it looks like it, might have just happened. But the thing I don't understand is if that bumper's bent down that much. See, that's what I'm gonna have to ask my cousin. If that bumper's bent down that much, there's no dings or anything in that bumper whatsoever.
Right. Well, Toyota said that it is made to fold immediately if it indicates any kind of crash.
Yeah.
To help bodily injury from inside the vehicle.
Yeah.
So even if that truck just went over too big of a bump, it would have bent downwards immediately.
Yeah, I'll ask him and see, because like I said, he builds the Toyotas. He works at a Toyota plant, so get a little inside instead of some higher up saying, "Oh, that's the way we built them."
Lanessa Boo, they're not suing Toyota because they actually got it all tested, the gears and everything. Everything was good.
So it didn't come out of gear.
Nope. Not as far as they could tell. Everything was in working order.
Now, see, that's another thing. I've had an issue like that before where our driveway's kind of on an incline, and my wife parked our car and came inside. We were sitting here eating dinner, and the neighbor come in and said, "Hey, your car's out in the middle of the driveway, or out in the middle of the road." And we were like, "What?" And I don't know if she just didn't get it all the way in park or what, because the gears were fine, transmission's fine, everything.
Yeah.
But it rolled down and hit in the road, but it didn't go that far, and it didn't go over an incline. And I mean, it's about the same steepness as that parking lot there.
It would get stuck in that V,
It wouldn't have enough momentum to get going to go through the V and up the other side, I don't think.
Hey, Sunflower Girl. I don't either.
Yeah, something's not adding up here.
All right, I'm going to keep going through it.
All right. I'm going to hop back down, get ready to head and get groceries. So.
All right, y'all drive safe, okay?
All right. We'll see you guys Sunday.
All right. Have fun.
Later.
Okay. This is, I'm going to zoom into this and try to read it. What did I just click on? Okay. The first line at the top, we find an 18-year-old male lying on the large rocks in the drainage ditch underneath the front of the truck between the two front tires. Then the next highlighted line, was not being exerted upon the patient. So the truck was not pinning him down. It is noted that he had some bleeding from the scalp, nose, and ears. Patient initially has a present but weak pulse prior to. Okay, that one wasn't highlighted. Let me read. Oh, this is really little. Patient is without no obvious deformities on assessment. The police department is able to lift the front of the vehicle enough to allow the patient to be rapidly extracted. Protocol for blunt traumatic arrest. So he had blunt trauma to the back of his head. Okay. It is suspicious. Right, not Angel. So that's what they were saying. His shoes weren't scuffed. His shoes looked perfect. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about his clothes. What his clothes say, but I didn't see anything about him having road rash either. But his mom and sister did post a picture. If you want to rewind this after, showing the pavement. They examined the pavement, and none of it has any trigger warning. I'm so sorry. Any blood or flesh on it from being drug. I'm sorry. I know that's gross. He had no road rash. That is why the doctor said his injuries didn't match the accident. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's another thing. I've seen someone hit by a vehicle and he would have way more injuries if that truck drug him down the hill. I believe so too. I'm going to post the petition again for anyone who's coming in. That is not the petition. If you guys would like to, dang it, hold on, I have to find it again. If you guys would like to go and sign it, I know his family would very much appreciate any signatures they can get to help get this case reopened and reinvestigated. There's the petition. Clothes were not tore. No drag marks. Hey, Nancy Miller. You're gonna be a grandma. Congratulations, Miss PJ. Congratulations. I know you're so happy and excited. Okay. I think the father hit him with a rock and the father drove the truck down the hill to make it look like an accident. Something like that, girl. I'm telling you. I will have to, allegedly, in my opinion, I will have to rewatch this when I can pay more attention to it. I have tons of questions about this. Love y'all. We love you too, Mr. Michigan. Y'all have a great camping trip and just let your mind reset. Oh no, not you. I'm glad you're here now, Darzilla. A great grandma. Congratulations, Miss PJ. Okay. Grant's injuries. Y'all. He had a bruise on the upper thigh. Good morning, Darcy and Tinsy. Yay, Friday. It's Friday. Okay. He had a bruise on the upper thigh, a bruise on his hip, a blow to the jaw, a single fatal blow to the back of his head. No other injuries. Okay? No other injuries. I'm going to blow this up a little bit. So, the first mark, RT, 18, right there. That is a ETT. An LT, number 6, on his cheek. That is a bruise on his cheek. Number 10, that is a collar. Maybe that's just, I don't know what they're saying. Maybe they had to do needle decompression right here and right here for fluids. Okay. 28, that's needle decompression marks. Right here and right here. 28 would be a, what does that say? PRV. Number 6 would be the bruise to his hip right here. A bruise on his hip. And then the one right here by his hand, that line would be the bruise on his thigh. His upper thigh, okay? Number 32 would be where they put the catheter in. Okay, number 21 is marked out. That was an error. This is number 23 on his right leg. Number 23 is an IO. Number 8, 24, which is a laceration to the back of his head. Sorry, I couldn't talk for a second. That is the blunt force trauma to the back of his head, and that was the fatal blow that caused his death. Okay. I'm going to share this on my personal and my missing persons page. On that page, I have missing persons and myself. Darzilla, awesome. Make sure you put the link in. I'll send it in chat if you want to for the petition to get the case reopened. Keep in mind, supposedly he was drugged on his back, but he had injuries to the front of his body. Yes. Bruises on the front of his left hip and his right upper thigh, but not on his back. This case is near me. His dad is getting away with murder. The church helped cover this up along with the police. The dad is a monster. He abused his coworker. He abused his daughter, essayed his daughter, his own daughter. Disgusting. And abused his wife, which was Grant and Gracie's mother. He abused his coworker at a local TV station, his daughter, his wife. Guys, he is a big town superstar. He was a TV, what was he, Tennessee Sweetheart? I can't think of the word. Hey, Jennifer B. I'm glad you're here, even if you're just in the bushes hiding out. A lot of people say that his father is getting away with murder. That's why I agreed with Tennessee Sweetheart that this needs to be seen, petition needs to be signed, and I just want to bring it to all of you and let you guys decide what your opinion is on what happened. Okay, Darzilla, I'll send it in, here, let me get it. Copy. All right, Darzilla, I sent it. Sports anchor for a local news channel. Ow, got a cramp in my leg, y'all. I'm sitting on my leg. Darcy, I gotta look at your cute little doggy. Aww. Okay, Nashville Sports Center, WSNP. Thank you, Tennessee Sweetheart. Any other indicators referred to actions of the EMS. Okay, emergency medical services. Okay, Grant's injuries. There are no injuries consistent with this scenario. He had a bruise on his upper thigh. That's where the middle of the truck bed would hit. He would have a bruise by his knee or a bruise on the top of his hip if the truck hit him there. He had a bruise on his, let me look. I already forgot. He had a bruise on his left upper hip. Well, the left upper hip bruise would be on the other side of him from where the truck supposedly hit him and took him down. He was 6'3", much taller than this truck. I mean, to be real, he could have fell down and hit his head on the concrete when the truck took him down and got the blunt force trauma by that. But there was no blood or indication that that head trauma happened right there where the truck would have took him down. All the blood is in the rocks where his body was found rested under that truck. These police need to open their eyes. It's so obvious that the father did it. Okay. Guys, everything we say in this channel, me and everyone in chat, it is all allegedly our own opinions and theories. Okay? Let me just say that. There's his shoes. There's no scuff marks or dirtiness or tears or burns from concrete. They were completely clean. His mom got the shoes back, and she was just mind blown. Like, why is there nothing on the shoes to indicate that my son was dragged all the way down a concrete parking lot into a ditch of rocks? How does that happen? Yes, guys, let's do this real quick. Okay, even if you're in the bushes, comment 1 if you've hit the like button. Comment 1 if you've hit the like button. Let's see who's all in here with us. Dumpling, did you see the 11-year-old found in Pasadena? I think I sent it to you. I think I saw you send that to me. While y'all are commenting your ones, let me look. Let me look. Let me find you in here. Uh-oh, Miss Ann called me on my dumpling page twice and I missed it. I'm going to be in big trouble. Okay. I see your article. Let me click on it. No, this is Rachel Morin. You did not send it, ZA. You sent an article on Rachel. Guys, hold on, let me save this. I'm going to show this to y'all after we do this. Let's see who's all hit this like button in here this morning. Jennifer B did. ZA, Madonna, Tashi, Michelle Terrell, Bob Black, Dollar. Bob Black, you're new here. I'm glad you have joined us. I hope you decide to sub up and hang out with us. Lanessa Boo, hey Dollar. Good to see you this morning. Pat Gaines. Oh my gosh, they just started hammering and I forgot they were up there and it just scared the living poop out of me. Penny Riddle. There's Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha's getting ready and packing and heading out for vacation, y'all. I Her and Amy have very safe travels, and Mr. Michigan, and they all have a super good weekend. Darcy hit the like button. Tennessee sweetheart, Miss PJ, Darzilla, Pen 1010, hey Pen 1010. Shauna, hey Shauna, Tinsy. You were number 61 to hit the like button. But it was in Pasadena, Texas, not California. Okay. The Real Passing Predator, thank you for hitting the like button and hanging out here. Grant was going to be the one to put him in jail, and he knew it. Ding, ding, ding. I believe so. Oh! I'm gonna have a heart attack with these roofers, y'all. This case infuriates me. I know, Nancy Miller. That was so loud. Did they just take part of my roof down or something? It's okay. My cats are like, what is on our house? Hey, Michelle. Dawn. I'm just going to name you Michelle. Michelle Dawn. I'm sorry. Dawn Michelle, thank you for hitting the like, love. Okay. I am new here. I'm one of Dolly's. Oh my gosh. I really hope y'all can't hear that really bad. Okay, well, I'm glad you're out of the bushes and not being quiet. He went on with his life as if nothing happened to his son. Disgusting. Disgusting. We would all, I don't know. Sunflower Girl, thank you so much for hitting the like, love. I saw you say this is weird. You're on early. Yes. So we were all sick all week here. My daughter was still sick last night and I needed sleep. So we all went to bed and slept all night. And I hadn't went live in a while. I was meaning to go live with this case 2 days ago. So, and then tonight we do the challenge game. It's okay. And then tonight we do the challenge game. So I had to find a good time he was face up. He was face up on his back under the truck. Not Angel. I had to find a time to do this case. A good time. Let me find the. Oh, Darcy, your doggy. I'm trying to find the here it is. Okay, guys, here is the. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I know that's so loud. Here is the membership link, guys. If you are not a member yet and you would like to become a musky rat, I'm pretty sure that most of you have joined the Facebook group for members only already. If you have not and you are a member, let me know, and I will post the link to that Facebook membership group. Also, well, I'm thinking about it. If you spend $50 on my t-shirt site, use code SHIPSFREE and you get free shipping on that, okay? And there's the t-shirt site. Okay. Yes, welcome in, Bob. The police let him have the truck and he immediately sold it. Hey, Gunnersville Girlwood, how are you? Can I ask what state, county this happened in? This was in Tennessee, Gallatin, Tennessee. Tennessee sweetheart for the win. That church had too many powerful people in there and they all need to be taken down. Hey, FGTV Wolf, I've missed you. That's okay, Truth Seeker. You guys who watch, hit the like, comment. You guys are doing plenty to help support. Trust me. Oh, I'm glad to see you too, Sunflower Girl. I'm glad to see all of you, little Shawnee. Thank you for hitting the like. Hold on, we'll get going back again in a second. What's the code for free shipping? It is ships free. Okay, just put that in the promo code box. and it will take off shipping. Let me make sure. Yes. Okay. Ships free. Okay, Sunflower Girl, that's fine. Hey, Lolly. Oh, Pat Gaines has gifted 5 memberships. Goodness gracious, Pat. Ruby Joy, thank you for the like, love. Are you a little bit behind? Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Are you a little bit behind in the video? Pat Gaines, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. We got new Muskie Rats this morning. Michelle Terrell, True Seeker. Look at you, Pat Gaines. True Seeker just said she wanted to become a member. Bless your heart, Pat Gaines. Y'all make sure y'all tell her thank you. Corvette Girl. Rhonda got a membership. Dorothy D. Palma got a membership. Yay! That's awesome. Thank you so much, Pat Gaines. If y'all can hear that banging, we are getting our roof replaced. The storm messed it up. Hopefully it's not too bad on you guys. Oh, Pat gifted you yours too, Jennifer B. She's the real MVP, y'all. Hold on just a second. I'm going to go get my stickers. I made new stickers for the Muskie Rats to go in orders. Let me get one to show y'all. I put one on my favorite cat notebooks that I keep all my orders in. Look at the Muskie Rat sticker. Isn't that cute? I love it so much. Oh, you love to make folks happy. What did Dollar say? Some of us are shy. Oh, don't be shy, Dollar. I used to be so insecure in front of a camera and quiet. And now I annoy everyone to death. What caller was just a hater? Oh, you're not a rat. Truth seekers. So the reason they called us a rat, they were right. We're musky rats here. It's because Tashi and my daughter call each other musky rats. And when I started this page up, it just came to our mind. The musky rats tier for members. So we decided to use it because it means so much to Bailey and Tashi. And it just stuck. And it's cute. We got cute little musky rats. So it's okay. I take no offense to it because I love that we are all musky rats. I'm on an iPhone. Sunflower Girl, if you're on an iPhone, you have to use Safari, not Chrome. Okay, you have to get on your Safari for a membership. If you're trying to do a membership, I don't know. But try this link and go through Safari with that link. Okay? Yes, Tashi. So Josh was in there the other night and someone said, the lab, and someone said, the lab, I'm a musky lab rat. And we were like, oh my God, that's so cute because Josh calls his members lab rats. So some of us are musky lab rats. I need more coffee and wake up. I didn't realize this happened in Gallatin, Tennessee. I spent a long time there growing up. My grandmother lived there. Oh my gosh, Starzilla. Okay. Wait, I missed something. There we go, ZA. I love you too, ZA. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Guys, oh my gosh, 2 months. True Seeker, you crack me up. Yes, copy that link and paste it into the Safari search bar if you would like to become a member. Sunflower Girl, if that's what you're trying to do. Thank you, Tennessee Sweetheart. You're so helpful. You can't hear them now. You can't hear them? They're making like my house shake, but that's good. Okay. So those were Grant's shoes, okay? Although his dad's story does not make sense in any scenario, the Gallatin Police Department have refused to open the investigation. Blunt trauma arrest is the protocol when a cardiac arrest is triggered by blunt force trauma. So, did he go into cardiac arrest because of his head trauma? Oh, bless his sweetheart. Hey, Michelle Reed Duncan, good morning. Happy Friday. No one questioned how a body who had supposedly been through such trauma and no correlating injuries. Note that the weight of the truck was not on Grant. The truck was over him, not pinning him. Michelle Reed Duncan says, hello, Dumpling, mods, and chats. My elbow itches, guys. Darzilli, that's so sweet. I saw that. We message all the time. We're friends. We're not enemies. We be arguing just like me and Mav and Team Rose over the over the Turtle Island belt. Oh, Ruby Joy, you're fine. What'd you say sorry about? You're fine. I understand, love. You're fine. Thank goodness it is Friday. Okay. This case. If you drive too close to the back of my truck, the least you could do is pull. Loud, Dollar. Okay. How could a 6'3" boy be dragged under a truck across the parking lot and down into a rocky ditch with not one scuff or dirt mark on his shoes and socks? That is a very good question. This is, hold on, the link's blocking my view to read it. Okay, this is Grant's truck after the tragic incident as it set in Aaron's driveway. A very close eye was kept on that truck from, I'm guessing, from family members, you know. One day, it was no longer in his driveway. Aaron refused a forensic exam of the truck. He claims malfunctioned and unalived his son. He picked it up 48 hours later and drove it away from the tow yard, seemingly unconcerned if it would malfunction when he was driving it, right? Then he drove it for months afterwards. I think so too, Nancy Miller. That's what I think. Where the heck's the baseball bat? It's just missing. Although Gracie begged for the truck, he would not give it to her or her mother. Months later, Aaron mysteriously had the truck totaled and set it to be sold at an auction. Unbeknownst to him, Angie was able to get to the smoking gun just in time. Am I still in Messenger chat? You should be. In the TCCT group, you should be. What is your name on there, BM? I'll look. Hold on. This is definitely a shady case. Absolutely. Post the merch link. I want a shirt. You got it, dude. Hold on. Give me a second. And then I'm going to check if you're still in that group. There's the shirts, guys. If y'all spend $50, use code ships free. Or, oh, Huntress beat me to it. I think I finally got the case opened back up. I follow this on Facebook. I hope so, Nancy Miller. I hope so. Okay. Let me check and see if BM's still in this group real quick. Chat members. I don't see you, but I will definitely invite you back to it. What is your name in the group? Yeah, no autopsy, no truck being investigated. Definitely suspicious. Yeah, it does that sometimes, True Seeker. Okay. Yeah, tell me what your name is under. What is your name under in the group, BM, and I'll try to add you back to that. Okay, let's keep going. Who said they follow it on Facebook? Nancy Miller. I think they finally got the case reopened. I follow some Facebook. I pray so. Oh gosh, I pray so. At the scrapyard. There's the truck, guys, at the scrapyard. February 2021. Look at how it looked in his dad's driveway. I'm gonna get you, Huntress. Okay, I'm just kidding. A friend at cars.com ran the VIN number and discovered the truck was at a scrapyard in Nashville. Angie was able to secure a broker and got it off the auction block just in time. Oh my gosh, you want to come back up here, you turkey? Okay. Now that Angie had the truck, she had high hopes that the Gallatin Police Department would reopen the case. How did the truck end up at? You got the hiccups. How did the truck end up in the scrapyard? Public records reveal that Aaron took the vehicle to the Lincoln Ford, who reported damage as minor. So there was only minor damage. It was only like the bumper of the truck. Yet somehow he managed to convince an insurance adjuster to total the vehicle. Where's the bumper on that truck? The front bumper? I don't know. I mean, it looks like it was scrapped in that junkyard. Yeah. Yeah. That already starts stripping the plastic off. Do you not have that pretty pink shirt anymore? What pretty pink shirt? Let me look. What does it say? BM the pretty pink shirt. The one that says True Crime and Coffee? Let me know what it says and I'll find it for you. Okay. After an exhaustive search, I hope that's the right word. Exhaustive. The claims adjuster was finally found. What insurance adjuster does not want to be found? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. The insurance adjuster, Mr. Brad Riddle, senior claims adjuster, Tennessee. Lord help me, I can't see. The buttons block the words, y'all, if y'all wondering why I always have to okay. Tennessee Farm Bureau Insurance, 42 Hendricks Drive, Manchester, Tennessee. I'm watching for BM to tell me what the pink shirt said. Okay. Was contacted at his place of business. The receptionist at the front desk asked what the visit was about, and she was informed that it was in regard to a claim. She called Mr. Riddle on the phone, and he asked what claim number it was. Hey, Grandmammy Annie, I was thinking about you last night. I was wondering where you were. She was informed that the claim number is, and then they marked out the claim number. In a few minutes, Mr. Riddle came out of his office and stood in the doorway. He asked if it was concerning the Solomon claim, and he was answered in the affirmative. Mr. Riddle advised that he was expecting a client, and he told the investigators that we should have called first. He then asked, "How did you find me?" Okay. My nose is itchy, guys. Sorry. FGTV Wolf, how are you doing, love? Are you doing good? Mr. Riddle was advised of the investigation into the death of Grant Solomon and that the truck that Tennessee Farm Bureau had sent to IAA Salvage Yard as salvage was potential evidence in the death investigation. Old Aaron knew how to cover his tracks, had those bumpers taken off. Yeah, right? He was asked to furnish documents pertaining to the claim of the 2015 Toyota Tundra, and he stated that he did not release documents pertaining to clients and that it would have to speak to his supervisor. They would have to speak to his supervisor. I guess that's what that's supposed to say. Mr. Riddle was given a business card, and investigators advised that they would remain in Manchester to await the results of this call to the supervisor. Mr. Riddle was shown a photograph of the truck as it sat in Aaron Solomon's driveway weeks after the July 20th, 2020 incident. He was also shown a photograph of the truck as it appeared at the time of the incident at the WPI facility. I had my radio. You had your last radiotherapy session today? Well, that's something to celebrate, Madonna. Awesome. I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy for that. Sunflower Girl, you became a member. Thank you for becoming a member. I'm glad you got it figured out. Okay. It was pointed out to Mr. Riddle that investigators were in possession of that truck and that the truck had been examined by an incident reconstruction team. I'm so sorry. Who determined that there was not enough damage to the truck to list it as totaled and salvage. I bet you're glad. I'm green. My favorite color, y'all. Yay! Yes, I bet you are so glad, Madonna. Congratulations on finishing that. That is a good day, huh? I noticed a lot of my friends' favorite colors green. I didn't know how many people's favorite colors were green. Okay, so there's the truck that was sitting in his driveway, and he talked Mr. Riddle, the insurance claim adjuster, into totaling this truck so that he could send it to the junkyard to be auctioned or whatever, however he did it. Investigators left the insurance office and waited in Manchester. Mr. Riddle did call, and he advised that the information requested will have to be obtained through a subpoena to the Tennessee FBI Legal Counsel in Columbia, Tennessee. So he basically told them, I'm not giving you anything. You're going to have to... Ow. Hold on, guys. I don't know what that is, but that was hurting my leg. You're going to have to get... It's going to have to be subpoenaed. Oh. If you want that information. Because he knew he was in trouble. Because that truck was not salvageable. Or totaled. It wasn't totaled. Yeah, he totaled it to cover his tracks. Sure did. In my opinion. Okay. The forensic exam conclusively states that the accident could not have occurred as Aaron described. Would you look at that? The Gallatin Police Department still refused to open an investigation. How frustrating. Yes, how frustrating, Pat Gaines. How frustrated. Aaron states that he was told by doctors that Grant had in fact sustained major internal injuries. However, this assessment is not reflected in the medical records that the family saw. If he had major internal injuries, that definitely would have been in the medical records. Madonna says, you all and Dolly helped me more than you realize, especially through chemo. You rock. Oh my gosh, Madonna. You give all that credit to yourself, girl. You're strong and you're a fighter and you got yourself through it. And I'm so proud of you. I was in there. BM. So there was what happened, BM, was there was a lot of drama going on. So what I had to do was just like delete the whole chat and make a brand new one. And I tagged everyone. I tagged everyone in the new group chat. I don't see you as a member in there, BM. It looks like you left the group. You did, BM. You have left the group somehow. You're going to have to find it and rejoin the group, BM, on Facebook, and then I will add you to the chat, okay? It's True Crime and Chat Time members group. If you need me to send you the link, let me know in Messenger, okay? I have got to go, Muskie. My insurance company is coming to do an evaluation at 11. Hope everyone has a beautiful day. Love y'all. We love you too, Miss PJ. Hope you have a good Friday. They're right above my head, y'all. Okay. Back to Lori P requested to join the group. I love Lori P. She's so sweet. Okay. Yeah, you're under it as that name, but you said you wanted to be under it as BM. So just let me know if you need to rejoin under your other Facebook. Okay. Notes. Aaron states that he was told by doctors that Grant had in fact. Okay, we already read that. Since Aaron declined an autopsy, there is no autopsy report to refer to. There is also no, oh my gosh, where's my friends when I need them? Affidavit? Y'all don't laugh at me. Included in the complaint from doctors attesting to this assessment. Okay? So his dad says that there were major internal injuries, but they can't find anywhere that attests to that. That's my Facebook name. Okay. Well, you members. What the heck? Members. Okay. You are in there under your real Facebook. So I will look and see what's going on after this, okay? Alpha David. I did it. I said it right. Alpha David. I hope that's right. Okay. Whew. Wind and Wind Designs. Hi, Wind and Wind Designs. They're banging on my roof, y'all. Was there a life insurance policy? Tennessee Sweetheart, do you know? Another issue. The position of Grant's truck. Aaron's assumption that Grant's truck had slipped out of gear does not make sense. A forensic report of the truck's parking elements were in full working condition. So they tested the parking elements. Everything was in full working condition. Now that doesn't mean that it didn't slip out of park somehow and roll down that hill. But it's not plausible. Okay. It was bright pink. Y'all wore all at the same time. Oh, yeah, that was the True Crime and Coffee. That was the pink one. Hold on, I'll get you the link to go straight to that one. That one sells a lot. You almost like it. You almost like the pink True Crime and Coffee, huh? Okay. There's that shirt. The True Crime and Coffee one. BM. I think it was a raglan. I had my own one too. There's a lot of raglans still in there. I haven't deleted any shirts, so they should all be in there. Okay. So, let's read that again. A forensic report of the truck's parking elements were in full working condition, guys. Certain people were so quick to accept that Grant's life was ended by his truck rolling in a parking lot. Do you think they need to reopen this investigation? Ow. I have the pink raglan, the pink sleeve raglan, and We Are Their Voice. I don't know. Y'all just have to look. I promise I haven't even deleted any shirt. Oh my gosh, Tennessee Sweetheart. I know, guys, they're hammering on my roof. I hope that's not like too loud, too annoying. Okay, there's Grant's mama and sister, Gracie and Angie, holding up a sign for Grant. There's Grant and his father, Aaron. Hey, Okay Crime News, how are you? Tennessee Sweetheart's life insurance was never mentioned. I love the raglan. One of these days, it'll be mine. I believe you. I believe you. The raglans are super comfy. They absolutely need to reopen this case and exhume his body and do a forensic autopsy. Absolutely, they do. Okay. Okay, guys. Here's a little bit of info about the dad. Huge trigger warning. Huge SA trigger warning, guys. Please, please, please use caution if you are sensitive to this subject, okay? It's Friday. I'm good. I'm glad it's Friday, too. Tennessee Sweetheart. In January 2013, 5-year-old, guys, please, please, please use caution. Like I said, if you are sensitive to this subject, please. I'm telling y'all, it's really, really, really sad, okay? In January 2013, 5-year-old Gracie allegedly complains to her mother that she doesn't like it when her dad bathes her. And I'll let y'all read that bottom sentence. I don't even want to read that out loud. Makes me sick to my stomach. Angie is shocked by the allegations and purportedly confront. It is awful. And I can't read. I can't pronounce words. So, sorry, y'all. And he confronts Aaron, who admits to the abuse, guys. He admits to the abuse, but says he will take the kids away from Angie if she tells anyone. In response, Angie meets with Dr. Michael Reed, a psychiatrist, to plan how to ensure her safety and that of the children. Over the coming months, many more troubling events occur, including alleged embezzlement by Aaron from Grace Christian School, where both children attended that school. The evidence seems clear that Aaron indeed stole, but the school states under oath that he did not. So, why did the school do this? The answer is simple. Grace Christian Academy and Grace Chapel Church, although legally distinct in titles, are the society digs for Nashville, where Governor Lee and administration figures send their kids for education, to worship, and to hobnob with the rich and powerful. So, Aaron was part of the inner circle, even though he privately told family members that he was an atheist. I know, guys, I know it's awful. And while 3 were signs of possible abusive conduct early in their marriage, while 3, y'all help. And while there were signs of possible abusive conduct early in the marriage, things really turned south on May 9th, 2013, when Aaron allegedly tries to, y'all can read that word, Angie with an electrical cord. Grant witnesses this event, yet Aaron allegedly lies to law enforcement and the hospital, claiming that Angie attempted to unalive herself. Okay? I know the real posse predator. He doesn't sound like a good guy. Angie is later admitted to the Parthenon Sentinel for observation. I hope I pronounced that right. Sentinel. She tells doctors about Aaron's effort to unalive her, and they conclude that she's telling the truth and is not unalivable. This is not a laughing matter. Sorry. Moreover, they urge her to develop an escape plan for herself and the kids. That is assault. And insists that she file for a protective order. Angie does file and obtain a restraining order against Aaron. Sorry, guys, the roofers are seriously distracting me from reading. Okay. Angie is later admitted. We just read that. Thank goodness I don't have to read that word again. Whew. Your membership ran out. No, it didn't. You're still green, you goober. Oh, wait, or did you become a member again? Guys, if your membership runs out, I don't remove you from the group, usually. I don't remove you from the Facebook group. So, send link, please. Your membership, you have your membership, goober. You're still green. You're so silly. I hear aliens talking. I know, it's so loud. I had a feeling this dude was part of an elite group, setting the rules on his son's case. Yes, you called it at the very beginning. There were also a judge and senators that attended that church as well. Yes. TLC's me. I'm laughing with you. This is ridiculous. When Angie returns home from her overnight hospital stay, she faces another surprise. There's no sign of Grant, Gracie, or Aaron. So Angie tries calling Aaron and her parents, but no one will return her calls. By Mother's Day, Angie is... You're making me laugh, TLC is me. By Mother's Day, Angie is hoping that Aaron will bring the kids home so that they can celebrate the day together. But instead, Aaron allegedly has called the police, claiming that Angie is, again, feeling unaliving of herself. I'm going to renew my membership as soon as it's ready to. Okay, Pat Games. Y'all quit. It said home phone. I'd be willing to bet my life there was a secret big life insurance policy somewhere with Dad's name on it. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that just tell it all, Dawn Michelle? Wouldn't that just tell it all? Don't be sorry, BM. Definitely go back and watch and tell me it don't sound like an alien. I will. Okay. Yet, when police show up at the house, they quickly realize they've been given false information and leave without taking any additional action. That was the same day he started receiving the monthly trust from his aunt. Wow. Okay. By now, seriously alarmed, Angie calls the local police department to try to locate her children. Initially, the police seem to take things seriously, right up until a supervisor calls Aaron, at which point the whole thing becomes a case of who are you again? Subsequently, Angie tries another tactic to get her children back. Under pressure from her let me try to sound this out. That didn't work out. Complementarian father and Aaron. Sounds like y'all, I just feel so bad. This is a serious case. I can't laugh. 100,000 a month? Holy cow. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Y'all stop. I feel like building something. Y'all, please. Tennessee, with the boy gone, does the dad get the trust? That was the same day story. We do need the humor. Amazon needs a signature. The trust fund's bigger than a life insurance policy. Yep. Whose aunt, Tennessee sweetheart? Aaron's aunt or Grant's aunt? Surely, I'm guessing Aaron's aunt. Okay. So Angie drops through a restraining order, hoping to see her children again. She's hoping that will, cause Aaron to lighten up a little bit with her babies. She wants to see her kids. But nothing improves. Goodness, I'm going to have to quit looking at chat. You are killing me. But working through a lawyer friend, Angie learns that Aaron has filed for divorce and has filed a protective order against Angie on behalf of himself and the children. Soon afterward, Aaron comes home, purportedly telling Angie that he and the kids will stay if she obeys his instructions. But the lull doesn't last long. Aaron's aunt. Okay. My daughter just passed her hair exam course. Yay! Awesome. I'm happy for her too, ZA. Tell her congratulations from the musky rats. Zoom, zoom. Okay. On May 27th, 2013, how did the aunt pass? I wonder. I don't know. Anyways, on May 27th, 2013, Aaron gets the kids up early and tells them they're going to get apple fritters for Angie's breakfast. They drive to the donut shop, but the kids realize on the way back that they are not headed home. In a panic, Grant opens the door to try to jump out, but Aaron grabs his wrist so hard that Grant thinks that it's broken. Oh, that's so sad. That freaking demon dad, I tell you what. Soon after, the divorce case is heard. The judge disregards almost all evidence presented in Angie's favor. And just a few weeks later, Aaron issues a $1,000 check to the judge's re-election campaign. Imagine that. I call Lane 3. Odd, since he was running unopposed. In October, the family court sends Angie for a forensic psychiatric examination, with the court choosing Dr. Freeman to conduct the evaluation. Yeah, she can do your hair for life now. His report agrees with 3 previous evaluations, finding Angie to be a loving, caring, and capable mother. But Aaron's attorney claims that Angie lied during the evaluation, and the court ignores the report of its own expert. Holy cow! By this time, I act like I've never read this and I put this together, but it's still just mind-blowing. By this time, Angie's realized that she needs to document Aaron's behavior, so she takes copious notes. Finally, in February 2014, Aaron lets Angie see her children again, but only for a brief period of time. I know, Pat Gaines. Oh my gosh. That word gives me PTSD. Bully. But they're definitely. I don't even know the word. It's corrupt. It's corrupt. In my opinion. Make sure I add that. In November, okay. Big trigger warning again, guys. SA, okay? In November, at a basketball game, Gracie has a few moments alone with her mother. Gracie says her father is still essaying her. Horrified, but knowing that Aaron will deny everything. Can you imagine being the mom in that scenario? I would want to grab her up and unalive that man. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Angie records a snippet of the conversation using her mobile phone. Yes, he definitely is Tennessee sweetheart. That December, Aaron tells the kids he will not allow them to see Angie for Christmas. They cry, as it is the second Christmas without their mother. Over the coming months, more parents and officials at Grace Christian Academy become aware of issues with Aaron, including allegations that he is grooming girls at the school. Angie even contacts a prominent attorney, Kurt Beasley, who is an elder at the church, saying, "I'm afraid for my life and that of my children." Beasley allegedly brushes her off, saying that there's nothing he can do. Money and power is a real thing, guys. It leads to corruption, and corruption is very real everywhere. She sent her mom pictures of her inner thighs all bruised from it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. By August 2018, Grant and his sister ran away from their father for the first time. Aaron, with 3 A's, sent 2 sheriff's deputies to pick up the kids and try to scare them into absolute obedience. Subsequently, Heather Webb, a local attorney, is appointed guardian ad litem for the kids. I would too. On August 16th through 18th, Aaron takes Gracie to Cary, North Carolina for one of Grant's baseball tournaments. Trigger warning, SA again. Gracie is so visibly terrified that Webb does something she never otherwise does, which is to put her personal cell phone number on the back of her business card and tell Gracie to call her night or day if anything happens. Ad litem. Thank you, Dawn Michelle. Yes, please sign that petition. There's the petition again. On the way back from Grant's tournament, Aaron gets a hotel room with a single bed. Gracie is terrified, and Aaron allegedly essays her that night. Oh my gosh, that poor baby. But in later testimony, claims that since he was already aware of allegations that he essayed Gracie, oh my gosh, he would sleep with pillows between them. That begs the issue. If he's worried about these allegations, why not get 2 rooms? Bless Lulu. No freaking way y'all would be giving me. I would be doing life without under the jail if this was my child. I completely agree and understand. It's disgusting. It's awful. On August 31st, Aaron shows up at Grace Christian Academy to pick up Gracie, despite promising not to do so in family counseling. Gracie is terrified, races to the headmaster's office, and complains that her father is abusing her. The school brushes things off and forces Gracie to go with her father. How messed up? Why is no one protecting these kids and standing up for them? I'm so disappointed in the humans around this case. The church and the school, Nancy Miller. In September, Magistrate Cabell holds a hearing to decide custody issues involving the kids. He refuses to take testimony from Grant's friends and tells Grant and Gracie that they can stay with Angie. Later, he reverses himself and says that Grant's a big boy and can take care of himself. Grant is psychological. No. Oh, I give up. If I go with him, he can't hurt Gracie. I know he had custody of those babies. That sucks. I'm trying to sound that word out, but I can't. He kept having his wife arrested. Yes, and kept throwing her into mental places, saying she was felt like unaliving herself when she didn't. BM, thank you for the super sticker. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Okay. They're sawing above my head again, y'all. On September 21st, the kids run away to Angie's house again. Despite the court's orders, Angie can't bring herself to send Grant back to Aaron's home. At this point, and I don't blame her at all, y'all. At this point, Grant has had enough and demands a meeting with the elementary school principal. He demands that they quit trying to prevent Gracie from talking about her situation, but they quickly cut him off and say that they are trying to protect her from her own bad reputation and that she is responsible for being abused. How messed up is that? Philosophical cow. Philosophical. I love how y'all sound these out for me in the chat. Y'all are so sweet. Just sign the petition. Barbie's 2 bits. I hope I didn't just... Okay. Just sign the petition. I just can't believe the history of these kids with their father. What a monster. Absolutely. Okay. Philosophical. I know. I'm ridiculous, y'all. I'm ridiculous, but it's okay. How horrible of these adults to say that she is responsible for being abused. That was the call you played earlier. Almost sounds like the Alex Murdaugh case. I know, doesn't it? In the coming weeks, Grant tells multiple friends that he thinks that people will take him more seriously when he turns 18 and that he is going to sue his father in an effort to protect his sister. He sets up a meeting with Pastor Steve Berger to discuss his plans. Berger. Okay. A few days later is when Sweet Grant dies mysteriously at a baseball training center in Gallatin, Tennessee, of a single massive wound to the back of his head. Now, this person who's writing this says, I believe, but cannot prove, that Berger tipped off Grant Solomon about his father's alleged plans. But Berger says that Grant came to him to talk about how to get closer to Jesus. We have faith you will get it. You're doing great. Thank you, guys. Okay. Chillingly, Grant asked his mother that morning if she was home that day. When she said yes and asked why, Grant said, I don't want to die in Gallatin today. So he had a feeling that his dad would do something evil to him, y'all. Yeah, that's why his father wanted him gone. Grant was going to tell it all and take him down. I agree. Aaron is the only witness, and he claims that Grant's truck rolled over him, but Grant's body shows no scrapes or burns consistent with being dragged almost 60 feet across hot pavement. And when I added the word hot, but y'all get it. And when first responders show up, they see no signs of 3 witnesses that Aaron claims were there moments ago, or the white van that they were in. Other things don't add up. One of Grant's baseball bats went missing and was never recovered. And while headwinds bleed like crazy, there was only minor blood on the scene. I wonder what they think, since they say, I wonder what their theory is, since they say that last sentence. And while headwinds bleed like crazy, there was only minor blood at the scene. That is why okay, I already wrote that. Meanwhile, Grant's girlfriend, who shared a Life 360 account with Grant, noticed that his cell phone was traveling around Gallatin. She says something to Grant's parents, but Aaron cut her off, saying, "Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it." Because he can't let anyone hear, you know. Gracie needs justice as well as Grant. Justice for Grant and Gracie. 100% Dawn Michelle. She needs just as much justice as Grant. What she went through, oh my gosh. Aaron brought Grant's phone back the next day with the screen broken. But photos taken at the scene show the phone was intact, and the truck was in park when it came to rest above Grant. The Gallatin police filled out a cursory report, but didn't interview the family members other than Aaron. Nor did they examine the truck's black box, which revealed it was driven to its resting point. And they ignored the fact that Grant's injuries were inconsistent with his purported cause of death. Okay? All of these points, and law enforcement does not see that this needs reopened and reinvestigated, and that Gracie needs justice, and that man should be behind bars. How can they let a man who did that to his own daughter walk around free and could have murdered his own son? Yes, the truck was on top of him in park. It was never geared into reverse, Tashi. It was never geared into reverse itself. And all of the, how did they say it? I can't remember. Yes, 100% corruption, cover up, good old boy system down in Tennessee, in my opinion. Okay? I'm sure they know, but know not to say anything because of the entitlement there. Yes, I know, Tashi. How can they let this all go? I don't understand it. Okay, we only have like 3 more slides, guys. And behind the scenes, something scary had already happened. Listen to this. Oh my gosh, listen to this. His mother, oh my gosh, just listen. When the family showed up at the funeral home for a private viewing, Angie insisted on seeing Grant's entire body. The embalmer was visibly reluctant but complied. Angie and Gracie were shocked to discover, trigger warning, that Grant's ankles had allegedly been broken in order to fit him into the casket. This makes no sense, as even at 6'4", it said 6'3" the whole time before this, but whichever it is, an inch difference, Grant easily fit into that casket. A complaint has been filed against the funeral home in question, which denies these allegations. How can you deny them? Holy cow, it's just this case. Okay, bless Lulu. I understand completely. I love you too, and I will see you tonight for some fun. Happy Friday. I'm so sorry. I know this is hard to hear, okay? Franklin is like Beverly Hills, California. This is where a lot of our country singers live. And he was under the truck. Not the truck on top of him, and not the truck pinning him down. He was just simply under the truck. Okay. Speaking of cell phones, how did Aaron know where to find the cell phone? Even if the screen was, especially with the screen broken, how did he know where the cell phone was? Because he took the cell phone. Okay, in my opinion. And why did he tell people at the funeral home that someone found it and came to Jesus as a result of finding the phone? What the heck? and even kept it charged while it was in that guy's possession, the person who found it. None of it makes sense. For the record, the Life 360 data shows it was not charged during this time. And our investigation reveals that no one coming to Jesus, I don't even understand this whole paragraph. Angie is a pharmacist and has medical knowledge as well. Were the ankles broken before he even arrived to the funeral home? No. There was no medical note saying that his ankles were broken. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this whole slide right here is confused me. I don't understand what they mean. Like, did they mean Aaron got in touch with the person who found the phone? The person who found the phone had to come to Jesus, basically was saved because they found the phone? It's so confusing. I don't understand it. Although we did identify some very questionable people with connections to the case. Okay. We've also received disturbing, unconfirmed allegations that Aaron has groomed other minor females and essayed at least one adult. Guys, something has to be done with this man. Okay. Recall that these are unproven allegations. Okay. These are unproven. They are alleged. But they suggest that Aaron may continue to be a threat to his former family and others. And guys, that is the last slide and the closing of that case discussion. All I know, all we can do is we can sign this change.org petition, and we can, if you want to read it yourself, read more about it. I will find the page that the mom and sister have. Here? Okay. Okay. The sawing is over. The website looks like it's called Freedom for Gracie. I'm going to post this link that is the timeline from the time that mom and dad met all the way down to now. That is the timeline. Speed racers, get ready. What the heck? It sounds like the Indy 500. I know, the roof. So, who even is that? The comment doesn't. It won't let me click on their. Tashi, if it will let you click on their profile, I really want to see that profile. I don't understand how all these people get together and form a freaking army of hate. It is disturbing. They're hammering right above my head. Okay, so that is the link to their website that they run, mom and sister. Okay, there's so much information on it, guys. That's where I got all of this information. That's the timeline, like I said, from the time that mom and dad met to all the way down to now. I really hope that we're able to bring more light to this case. And thank you, Tennessee Sweetheart, for bringing this up and bringing more information during this live and bringing more attention to the case. A lot needs to be done. I'm going to get off here because this hammering is driving me insane. But guys, if you watch the replay, please leave a comment. Yes, his head injury lines up with being hit with a baseball bat. Absolutely. Please make sure you hit the like button before we leave and subscribe if you haven't. And come back tonight. I will soon, when I get to talk to Chashi and Silent J, I will schedule the game, and that will be where you need to go to let me know if you want to play. And I appreciate all you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the earlier live, and I know I enjoyed seeing all of you. Thank you all for being here. This is crazy. It shows what corruption will do. Absolutely. Absolutely. And guys, hold on. Let me go through this real quick. BM sent me the super sticker. Thank you, ZA. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for becoming a member today, Sunflower Girl. Thank you for being a member for 2 months, ZA. And Mr. Michigan being a member for 1 month. And Pat Gaines sending the $10 super sticker and gifting 5 memberships today. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate all of y'all's support, and I love you all so much. And I will see you all tonight for game night.